Hey, what's going on, everybody? Nick Push here. Well, as of filming this video, it is officially Halloween, so happy Halloween, everyone. We did it. We made it. We've all been looking forward to this day for a while, and it's here, so let's enjoy it. As you guys know, on this channel, I have had a new video come out every single day in the month of October. So after today, I can finally breathe. Going to take a couple days break, and then I'm going to get right back to it. Got a lot of fun stuff planned for the rest of the year. So if you're new, thanks for checking me out. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. If you're returning, I appreciate you guys as always. So today I have, in honor of Halloween, a fun little video. I am going to rank my top 31 for Halloween. See what I did there? Oh, clever. But I'm ranking my top 31 characters in the Halloween franchise or Halloween universe. So stick around and find out who makes the cut. Alright, so like I said, guys, my top 31 characters in the Halloween universe. I'm going to go from 31 all the way to 1, and they're going to be in order. So these are my favorite 31. Some of them have main, huge parts in the franchise. Some of them we only see for a second. Speaking of that, let's get right into the number 31. My number 31 character in the franchise is Fuck Off Wade. This guy is awesome in the couple seconds we see him, and the main reason he's on the list is just his facial expression after Kelly says, fuck off, Wade, and just the way he looks at the camera, is great. And the way he says, her daddy don't scare me. So I love Wade. He's only in it for a second, a franchise with all these movies, and he makes my list. Yes, he does. So Fuck Off Wade, number 31. Coming in at number 30 is going to be a character from Halloween 5, and Halloween 5 only, and it is Tina and Rachel's friend, Samantha. I like Samantha. Not only is she easy on the eyes, but I like her because she seems to be a genuinely good friend. Tina's trying to get her to do this and that, and she's like, I thought we were going to visit Jamie. So she seems like she's a good friend. She got a cool death, too, in the barn. But I like Samantha, so she's at number 30. Coming in at number 29 is going to be Ronnie from Halloween H2O, Mr. LL Cool J. I'm usually not a big fan of rappers in horror movies. You are not going to see the other famous rapper in this franchise that was in Halloween Resurrection on this list. Spoiler alert, Freddie Harris, Busta will not be on this list. But I like LL Cool J. I liked him in Deep Blue Sea, and I like him in Halloween H2O. I think it's kind of ridiculous that he survived and the bullet just grazed his head. But he was a fun character as a security guard. He kind of provided a little bit of comedy relief, but not really in your face. So he's at number 29 for me. Coming in at number 28 is going to be Lindsay Wallace. Now, she obviously has a chance to move high up on the list when Halloween Kills comes out next year. But for now, she's only at number 28. She had a couple good moments where she messed with Annie, by telling Paul on the phone that Annie was stuck in the window. For the most part, she was okay. She liked horror movies, that was cool, but she kind of just sat there, so I like her, but she's at number 28. Coming in at number 27 is going to be Judith Myers. This is mostly for symbolism. She is the kill that started it all. She is the reason that this franchise exists, because without Michael killing his sister in 1963, we wouldn't have this franchise. So, love Judith, even though we barely see her besides her death scene. She's at number 27. Coming in at number 26 is going to be Karen. No, not that Karen. Not Karen from 2018. I'm talking about Nurse Karen from Halloween 2, 1981. 2 words here, guys. Hot tub. Alright, let's move on. Coming in at number 25 is going to be another character that we just barely saw, but he made an impression. and that's going to be Bucky from Halloween 4. Don't try that Halloween shit with me. Just a fucking classic scene. How can you not like Bucky? The guy's working hard on Halloween nights, and he gets fried and electrocuted by Michael. So Bucky, he's at number 25. Coming in at number 24, this might shock some of you that she's this low and not higher, and that's going to be Annie from the OG. I like Annie, she's kind of mean to Laurie. She's not the most likable character, but the main reason I had to include her on this list is, just the classic stalking scenes with Michael and things like that. And of course the, oh, Paul, just keys, just hold that song, it's classic. So you got to have Annie on this list, so she's at number 24. Coming in at number 23 is going to be Laurie's boyfriend, Will, from Halloween H2O. I really, really liked this character. He was good with the kids, jokey, talking about getting his nipples pierced, stuff like that. But he was a great, great boyfriend to Laurie. And I love the scene where, he's talking about how he's such a good listener, and Laurie tells him who she is, and he's just like, you telling me the truth? He's like, it's a good scene. He's a good guy. So I like this character. He's at number 23. Coming in at number 22 is going to be a character from Halloween 2, and that is going to be Jimmy Lloyd. We all know Jimmy. He had a crush on Laurie. He had that great head of hair, that curly head, played by Lance Guest, I believe. Just a nice guy. Really cared for Laurie in the brief time he was in that movie. Always trying to get her a Coke. Classic Jimmy. He falls on the fucking blood and knocks himself out. That was kind of lame. But other than that, you gotta love Jimmy. He's at number 22. Alright, number 21 is going to be Conal Cochran, the villain from Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Fucking batshit crazy plan he had. Just fucking insane. So I like him. I like the whole creepy vibe that he gave. I thought he went out in a lame way, though. He just kind of collapses as he, gets disintegrated, I guess. But yeah, Conal Cochran, number 21. Coming in at number 20 is going to be John Strode. No, not that drunken asshole John Strode. I'm talking about Josh Hartnett's character from Halloween H2O. Another character I liked, maybe because I like Hartnett. I was around his age when this movie came out, just about a little younger. But yeah, I like Hartnett. I thought he did a good job with the character. Thought he was an interesting character. It was interesting that he knew everything about Laurie's experience with Michael. I love the scene in the road, and he's like, Mom, Michael Myers is dead. I just love that scene. So yeah, John Strode, number 20. Coming in at number 19 is going to be Hawkins from Halloween 2018. Another great character that was underutilized. He should have been the sheriff. I like Will Patton as an actor. Maybe that clouds my judgment a little bit, but I really liked his character. I'm very interested to see if it's looking like we're going to see him in the flashback. Possibly arresting Michael, which I don't want to see. But he's got some room to move up the list. I liked his character, so he's at number 19. Sticking with Halloween 2018 for number 18, it's going to be Allison Strode. Another character, like I mentioned, could really jump up higher on this list. But as far as her character in 2018, I liked her. I'm curious to see what they do with her and the more time we get with her. But I like the relationship she had with Laurie and how that contrasted her relationship with her mother. She all, for all intents and purposes, is probably going to be somewhat the new final girl in this franchise. So Allison, she's at number 18. Coming in at number 17 is going to be a character from Halloween 4, and that's going to be good old Earl. Earl's kind of the leader of the rednecks, I believe, I don't know if he owns that bar, but he definitely is a drunken beer belly, and he's with the group that shoots Ted Hollister. He's just going after Myers. He's got a great scene, where he's, driving Rachel and Jamie out, and he kind of just looks back, and, it's just almost like he knows that he's about to die, and Michael comes and rips his throat out. So I like Earl. He's at number 17. Coming in at number 16 is going to be a character from Halloween 2 again, 1981, and this is going to be Nurse Alves. I really liked her character. Seemed to be the one person at the hospital that knew what the fuck she was doing and was actually doing her goddamn job. Excuse me. She's always kind of yelling at Jimmy, "No, you won't be back." And she's reprimanding Karen for being late again. Great character. Like I said, she is probably the one person at the hospital that had her head on straight. Awesome off-screen death, where her blood was drained. I wish we could have seen that, but it's probably more effective that it's off-screen, because now we're wondering, oh man, what the fuck happened here? So Nurse Alves, she's at number 16. All right, top 15 people. Coming in at number 15 is going to be Deputy Hunt from Halloween 2. Another character. I like all the cops besides the clown cops, obviously, but I like all the cops in this franchise. But Hunt, it's a great character. I love his go back when he tells the cop to go, but send him back out or whatever. Everybody goes back out. He's listening to Loomis. He knows Loomis is for real. So I like his character there. I like his character at the Myers house when him and Loomis are talking. And he's like, the only gunshots you heard were from the local track meet or whatever. And then, I love his parting words with Loomis when Loomis is like, where are you going to look? Or he's like, we'll find him. Loomis is like, where are you going to look? He just goes, I don't know. And Loomis is like, either do I. It's just, he's a good character. So he's at number 15. Coming in at number 14, another character we briefly saw that made a big impression, and that is going to be Reverend Sayer from Halloween 4. I've said this before, but we need a spin-off with this character. Driving around the country, hunting damnation, drinking and driving. Fucking awesome scene with Loomis. You guys know how I feel about Sayer. So I love him. He's at number 14. Coming in at number 13 is going to be Nurse Marion Chambers, who we will also see in Halloween Kills. It's interesting. She's been in a few different versions. She's been in Halloween 1 at the beginning. She was in Halloween 2 at the end. She was in H2O at the beginning. And now she's going to be in Halloween Kills. So she's in all these different timelines. It's interesting. But my favorite parts with her, besides the original conversation with Loomis, I really enjoy that. When she's smoking the rabbit in red and all that, and Thorazine, he'll barely be able to stand up. Don't you think we can refer to it as him? And Loomis is like, if you say so. So yeah, I love Marion. I love her scenes in Halloween 2 as well. The conversation between her and Loomis at the car. Or in the Marshal's car. That's it, Marshal's car. In the car, she's obviously the one that reveals to Loomis that Strode girl, it's Michael Myers' sister. So I love Marion. She's at number 13. Coming in at number 12. Totally. This is going to be Linda. How can you not love Linda? She's fooled by Myers with the ghost Bob. Besides saying totally, I believe, I just heard last night, someone told me, she says it 11 times in this movie. It's crazy. So, Linda, yes, I see many things I like. So she's at number 12. Coming in at number 11, it's going to be Sheriff Brackett, Mr. Sideburns, Charles Cyphers, who's also, I feel like everyone on this list is going to be in Halloween Kills. But Sheriff Brackett's a classic character. I love his conversations with Loomis. That's mostly what we see. Loomis is giving him all the fancy talk, as he says. He obviously has the famous line, "It's Halloween. Everyone's entitled to one good scare," to Laurie. And then Halloween 2, "You let him out." Just classic. So gotta love Lee Brackett. He's at number 11. All right, we've hit our top 10, people. Number 10. You guys ready for this? Amazing Grace, come sit on my face, Bud. Bud, you are a dick, but I love you. That's all I got. I love Bud. He's a great character. He's at number 10. Speaking of dicks who I like, number 9 is going to be Brady from Halloween 4. I say dick, just satirically here, but just because he was kind of cheating on Rachel for all intents and purposes. Can you blame him? Yeah, no. It's up for debate. But Brady, I like his redemptive arc, where he does the bullshit to Rachel, and then he basically, for the most part, sacrifices himself, going down swinging against Myers. So he's at number 9. Coming at number 8 is going to be Sheriff Ben Meeker. My favorite cop in this franchise. Meeker is fucking awesome. He's in Halloween 4. He's in Halloween 5. It's bullshit the way he dies in Halloween 5 from the stupid man in black. But other than that, he's awesome. He just takes Loomis seriously right away. Obviously because of what happened 10 years ago. But so many classic scenes and lines, I think the rednecks sum it up best, when they say Martians could lie in an old Ben's door and he'd just spit twice and get himself a shotgun. It's classic. Everything's going to hell. He hands Brady the gun, and he takes 1 second to say, I catch you grope my daughter, I'll use that on you, just fucking classic. So he's at number 8. Coming in at number 7, Mr. Mustache, Dr. Chalice, Tom Atkins. Halloween 3. Classic character, obviously, in the Halloween fandom, Halloween universe. Tom Atkins portrays him perfectly. He's just kind of an everyman. Shitty father. Drunk. He's an everyman that just gets caught up in this crazy fucking plot, and you can't help but root for him. So you gotta love Chalice. He's at number 7. Coming in at number 6, it's gonna be Tommy Doyle. Tommy is the first one that realizes or that understands that Michael is the boogeyman. He's the one that sees Myers across the street, or the shape across the street. So he is an extremely important character in this franchise, and I can't wait to see him in Halloween Kills, what Anthony Michael Hall does with him. I love Tommy as a kid. He's got the comic books and all that. Even Paul Rudd's version, how he was kind of obsessed with Myers and a weirdo after the events from, what would that have been, 17 years earlier. He's fine, but this is mostly for him as a kid. He's very important, and I like his character, so he's at number 6. This is me ducking and covering all the hate right now, because number 5 is going to be Laurie Strode. Her being at number 5, guys, is not a knock on Jamie Lee Curtis. It is not a knock on Laurie Strode. Number 5 out of this whole franchise is huge. She might be the most important person in this franchise. To some, not to me. But she's obviously iconic. The first Scream Queen, or the quintessential Scream Queen. She technically wasn't the first, but you guys know what I'm saying. She is great. So don't take this as a knock. I am not saying anything bad about her. The only reason she's at number 5 is because I like the characters above her better. And it's my list. But I love Laurie Strode. Do not take this the wrong way. She's classic in the original Halloween. She's just got the perfect amount of innocence, and fight. Halloween 2, the same, even though she's kind of, bedridden most of the time. Halloween H2O, I love her fucking character. Resurrection, 18, she's good, but I like H2O's version better. But I love Laurie Strode. She's at number 5. Coming in at number 4, it's going to be Jamie Lloyd. Man, do I love Jamie Lloyd. I think adding a small child to have Michael go after was brilliant. Danielle Harris was brilliant. She had such innocence in the original Halloween 4, or I guess the only Halloween 4, but she had such innocence. Her scenes were genuinely terrifying. Even in Halloween 5, she's got, she's mute, I get it. I hate that too. But she's got the classic chase scene at the end with the laundry chute. I love Jamie Lloyd, so she's at number 4. Coming in at number 3 is going to be Rachel Carruthers, Jamie's stepsister. I get it, she was done fucking dirty. But she is fucking awesome. She's different than Laurie in the fact that she is kind of the protector of Jamie, and she steps up right the fuck away. She carrying Jamie on her back up the rooftop, lowering her down, basically sacrificing herself to save to save Jamie, and probably get stabbed. She was thought by Myers up top on the roof. Showing back up at the school with the fire extinguisher, I'm taking control of the car, pushing Earl's body out, and die, you son of a bitch. She's fucking awesome. I love Rachel. My favorite final girl in this series, if you want to call her a final girl. To me, she is. So she's at number 3. Top 2, guys. I'm sure it's no surprise who the top 2 are. Number 2 might be a surprise for you. Number 2, for me, my list, remember, is the Shape himself, Michael Myers. Yes, he's only at number 2. I love Michael Myers. You guys know that. What more can I say that I haven't said? Okay. Myers is at number 2. Especially the original intent of the character, from the OG Halloween. Now he's part man, and then you don't know, or he's a man, but you don't know there's something going on here. You combine Loomis's speeches with You know, that little supernatural ability that we think we see, but we're not sure. You know, he's there and not there. You know, how did he get Annie's car door open? How did he dematerialize in front of Laurie? Was she imagining it? You know, how is he there and gone every step of the way? It's fucking classic. And then I love him in Halloween 2 too, and then he becomes, you know, Terminator after that, and I still love him, but the original intent of the character is my favorite. So Michael Myers at number 2. But that only leaves room for one more, and it is Dr. Sam Loomis. He is my favorite character in horror history. The Devil's Eyes monologue is what hooked me on this franchise as a young child. It scared the shit out of me. Everything he says, you know, death's come to your little town, sheriff. Just fucking classic. You know, he's basically Van Helsing, or he's basically Ahab going after Moby Dick. He is what separates the Halloween franchise from all the other franchises around. I could go on and on about my affinity for Dr. Loomis, but I'm not going to do that to you guys. You guys know I love him. So, what do you guys think? Do you agree with my list? You know, would you have Laurie number 1, Myers number 1? Who'd be your top 5? I don't expect you guys to give me 31. That's kind of ridiculous. Maybe I'm just nuts. But yeah, tell me who's your top few characters in the Halloween franchise. Tell me maybe if I missed someone that'd be on your list. Thanks for watching, and happy Halloween, everyone.